have been working all week towards something that I think is fun. Hopefully you think it's fun too. So today, let's play a little bit in our practice. But before we get to playtime, let's warm up. Starting by rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Pick up the toes, spread them wide. Ground through your big toe and your outer heel, your baby toe and your inner heel. Engage the lower legs, the quads, the lower abdominals. Slight engagement in the glutes. Energy through the fingers. Length through the back of your neck and the crown of your head. Breathing in. And breathing out. And when you're ready, we'll begin by inhaling, sweeping the arms up overhead, and exhaling, hinging from the hips, folding forward. Breathing in for halfway lift and lengthen. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale and fold forward. Letting it all go. Maybe shaking the head or bringing the weight into the toes and then the heels. Guide the interlaced arms to the left. Bend the knees and roll up the left side of the body. Sweep those arms up and over and down the right side of the body. Stretching out our side bodies. And then rolling up the side. Or the right side, sweeping those arms up and over and on the left side. Breathing in and breathing out at the bottom. Perhaps gently release the hands. Take a deep bend through the knees for a halfway lift. Really extend through the crown of the head today. Focusing here on lengthening your neck and maybe even tucking your chin in slightly and back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bend the knees and stand right on up to standing, sweeping those arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, guide the right hand behind, the left hand in front. Breathing in, rise up. And exhale, left hand behind, right arm in front. Breathing in, big stretch up to the ceiling. And then release the hands down to your sides, and then perhaps interlace them behind your low back. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Drive the hands to the ground, lifting the heart here. Maybe you want to go for a neck stretch. Maybe you just want to stay as you are. Finding your breath and finding what works for you. What feels good in your body. Releasing your hands, inhaling, sweeping those arms up to the ceiling, and exhaling, folding forward. Breathing in for a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for a high plank. Option to lower the knees here for a knee plank, and then bending the elbows and slowly lowering to your mat. Inhaling for all three back bends. We'll start with baby cobra, pressing down through the tops of the feet, the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, float the hands. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and down your back. Folding forward, or rolling forward. This time lifting up for cobra, inhaling, using your hands, draw those elbows to your sides. Shoulder blades together and down your back once again. And lowering down. Third time is for your choice of either of the previous two back bends or upward facing dog. Guiding your hands slightly back. Pull the heart forward and up. Press down through the tops of the feet. Engage your core. Upward facing dog. When that's feeling complete, drawing the knees to the ground. Coming to a tabletop position or even downward facing dog. Settling into your down dog. Perhaps pedaling the feet a little or swaying the hips. Or just focusing on relaxing your jaw and your neck. Taking another breath or so here. Then shifting forward, coming into a high plank once again, or onto your knees for a knee plank, and slowly lowering to your belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. tucking your toes under and extending through your heels, and then walking the right fingertips forward. Inhale, float the left heel and toes and the right fingers. Breathing here, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering down. Pausing here. And then walking your left fingertips forward, lifting your right heel and leg, and then lifting your left fingers, breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering down. Perhaps bending your left knee and swimming your right hand back to clasp it. Now, if that's not in your practice, that's okay. You can try same hand as foot. Sometimes that can be easier. Or you can continue to just draw that foot in towards your body here. Pressing your hips into the mat. Gently lower the left leg, and we'll switch to the right side. Guide the right foot in towards the body, bending at the knee. And if you can, swimming your left hand back to clasp the foot, or grabbing same hand as foot, or just continuing to drive the foot in towards your body. Pressing your hips into the mat. That way we're engaging the hamstring and getting a slight opening of the quad. Gently release all the way down. Hands under your shoulders, pressing yourself up to an all-fours position. Staying with that strengthening, we're going to move through opposite hand and leg movements and then move into some of that playtime. Okay, let's begin by guiding the left toes back, right fingertips forward. Today we're going to inhale to extend and exhale with a shushing breath, that shh, as you guide your elbow and knee together underneath your body. Begin by lifting the heel of the left leg, keep the hips level, lift the right fingertips, keep the shoulders level, ribs tucked in, breath in, and exhale, shh. Inhale, extend, exhale, shh. One more. Nice work. Lower the right hand and left knee. Extend the right toes and the left fingers, breathing in, lifting. And as you exhale, guide the elbow and knee together with that shushing sound. Breath in. Inhale. Breath in. Inhale, extend, and exhale to lower. Okay, maybe sway those hips a little side to side to release them. If you need to bring them forward or back or create any circles. And then when you're ready, we'll get into the playtime. So, as you suspected, perhaps guiding that left toes back, right fingers forward, bend the knee and guide the foot in towards your body. See if you can swim your right hand back to grab the foot, and perhaps kick the foot into the hand and hand into your foot. Going for some extension here. Breathing in. And perhaps breathing out gently, releasing. And we can try the opposite side. Extending the right toes back, left fingertips forward. Lifting the heel, bending the knee, guiding the toes in towards your body, and then swimming your opposite hand back to grab the foot. And you can play here with extending. My balance is tricky today. And gently release, nice and slow. Sway those hips side to side. And now if you want to play with same hand and knee, you can play with that variation, grounding down through the right side body, lifting the left foot, and see if you can take away the left fingertips. Maybe for a second or two, maybe you can come all the way back to grab your foot and then lower down. And you can play with the other side, shifting the weight to the left side of the body and lifting the right knee. Maybe hovering the right fingertips, maybe swimming the right foot back to grab the foot. Some days you'll have it, some days you won't. Gently release. Whew, and release those hips. Maybe, just maybe, coming to down dog and playing here. You can explore with lifting your left leg and coming high onto the tips of your right fingers, maybe even hovering them, maybe even bending your knee, maybe even going for your foot. And then if you like, you can play with the other side, lifting the right leg, shifting over onto your left fingertips, breathing here. Maybe bending the knee, maybe going for the foot. And then gently release. Coming down into a child's pose. Know that you are welcome to continue to play for as long as you'd like. But this concludes our 10-minute practice today. Finding your way into a child's pose with your toes together and knees apart, melting forward. And we'll seal our practice with 3 breaths as we usually do. The first one will be in through the nose, out through the mouth. The next 2 will be in through the nose, out through the nose. Breathing in, taking a big breath in through the nose, sipping a little more air. Big exhale. Then finding a steady breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breath in. And breath out. Thank you so much for playing with me, for exploring. Namaste.